Libra, if you've been juggling responsibilities, finances, or emotional stress, and you're ready for a relief, this message is for you. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to your May monthly tarot reading. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you for your continued support. If you haven't already, take a quick second to click that subscribe button. It's free, and you'll never miss your spiritual guidance. This month begins with practical reality, but quickly shifts into transformation. You move from stress to satisfaction, and a new chapter truly begins. Stick around, my friends, and we'll see what the universe wants you to know. Hey there, beautiful Libra souls. Welcome to your general and intuitive reading for the month of May. And remember to take only what resonates. I've already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's get the cards out and we'll connect to the energies. Okay, Libra. Looking at your main messages, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the overarching energy is the Four of Wands. You have the Four of Wands twice, actually, so as the overarching energy and as a clarifier. And interesting, you have 5, 6, 7 here of Swords, so a little bit of a leveling up that is going on, which looks really good. Looks like really good energy here. I feel like there's something really interesting and new starting for you. You have this beautiful Ace of Swords here that I love. Anyway, let's get into the theme of your month, which I love the Four of Wands as an overarching energy. Every time I see it, I get really excited, my friends, because for me, it's a sign of celebration. Okay. It is also a sign of stability, but it very much means that something is uh, feeling like you're ready to celebrate, you're happy, you're relaxed, you're in a good home environment, and you're ready to really enjoy that environment or enjoy something great with the people that are around you, right? The number 4 in numerology is about stability, right? So it is definitely equally about, reliable, excuse me, about reliable foundations. So I feel like this is a month of happiness and balance. And I really do feel it's like the perfect time to get together with your friends and your family for a special occasion. So it could be also, though, for some of you about reaching a milestone of some sort. Okay. So it's a time to appreciate that as well. It's a time to appreciate how far you've come. For others of you, it could be about embracing the lighter, more playful side of your life. Okay. And then finding satisfaction in the simple pleasures of life if you are not going to, if you don't have family and friends around you and you're not going to any celebrations. Okay. So you could be just thinking about having a lot lighter, more playful side of yourself in your life. Okay. You start with the Two of Pentacles, has the Five of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles in the first week. So the first week, I feel like it's a little bit, it's not the part you're celebrating with. It's the part that's feeling, if you start off the month, it's a little bit heavier energy, but it starts to really lighten up as you go after the second week. It changes. Okay. But in the first week, I do feel like you're starting with, you're looking at your, there's two big coins on this. Okay. So you're definitely looking at money and you're deciding what to do with that money. And I feel like for some of you, you've decided that your money situation, your financial situation needs a bit of a glow up. Okay, Libra? I mean, really, look at those two big coins there. Okay, I'm getting very strong money energy off of it. Now, it's also a card of juggling, right? It's generally a card of saying you have a lot of balls in the air and a lot's going on, and so you may be taking on too much, but you're just sort of are also feeling like there's a lack in the material world. Okay, meaning that maybe you're working so hard, but you're not making the money that you believe you deserve. Okay. So you might be sorting things out when it comes to your revenue or your income shortfalls for some of you. Okay. You might be looking at your debts and looking at creative solutions to that. But if you're juggling, I do feel like you probably feel like you have a lot of responsibility. You're managing multiple priorities. Maybe you're working a couple of different jobs here. And the two fives there are saying, wait a minute. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Okay. There's a lot of challenges and conflict around this. And you're looking for an easier, better way. Okay. And one that feels a little lighter or less work on you. Okay. Maybe you've taken on too much debt. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough. Maybe you have too much work, but you don't make enough. All right. So I do feel that it's a week about realizing it's time to take back your control. Okay. I Sometimes we want to avoid numbers. Okay, like we want to avoid our shrinking bank accounts, or we want to avoid seeing the Visa card come back with bigger and bigger numbers. Okay. But I feel like you're not avoiding the numbers in this first week anymore. You're laying a powerful foundation here to say, I want to change. Why do you want to change that situation? You have the Death, the Strength card, and the Six of Swords in the second week. So this is the major turning point, right? Death is change. Death is transformation. Death signals a necessary ending and a new beginning. It signals a powerful life shift here for you. Now it is clarified by the Strength card that says you are going to meet this transition with a lot of courage. You're ready to face it. Okay. You are going to be resilient. You have a calm confidence here, ready to take this on. And the Six of Swords says it's a conscious move that you're making here. It's a conscious move away from that stress. It's a conscious move away from that conflict. It's a conscious move away from this heavy thinking of the first week. So this transformation might be related to you realizing, hey, I need to change this financial situation. I need to get a better job. I need to get like work less, paid more. Okay, for some of you. All right. It could be a new source of income. It could be a brand new job for some of you. But I do feel like for others of you, there could be like a tax refund maybe you get in that second week. Maybe you get a windfall that, is a nice surprise, or a change of job. Any way you look at it for yourself, it could be for yourself, but it could also be for someone in your family or someone close to you, like a partner. Okay. But whatever it might be is really a much needed boost. Okay. That's what's going to bring you the stability. That's where you're going to say, oh, thank God, now we can pay the bill. Okay. So you're feeling like a little happier there with that, and it makes you feel more secure and have better cash flow. Okay. So if you do all of a sudden get some cash, well, maybe you're going to be inspired to take a trip. I feel for somebody, but that's not for everybody. It's a very small minority of you out there. Then you get into the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So this week sort of brings your clarity and truth. The Ace of Swords is about cutting through the fog and finding that new beginning for yourself, new thoughts, new ideas, new conversations, new something. There's a new beginning there. And it is giving you that mental breakthrough. Okay. Clear realization. As I said, honest conversations might be happening here. Okay. So you may be experiencing a moment of truth when everything suddenly makes sense to you. Okay. The Four of Wands here, that's a clarifier that's saying the clarity is directly connected to that home and family, or that wanting to celebrate, okay, or that clarity of how you need to change your situation, that Death card, right, how you need to change your situation to put yourself back into the black for some of you. Okay. It's definitely connected to your personal happiness, I can tell you that. The Seven of Swords says strategy. Employ a strategy here. It also says use some discretion, right? And your emotional intelligence is required here. So you are learning when to speak, when to move silently, what to cut out, what to keep. I feel like you're protecting your peace for some of you. Okay. Um, I feel like for someone that it's really important for you to boost your reputation, and that comes from your communications here, from this Ace of Swords and the clear communications that you are going to be making. And it allows you to step into some kind of leadership at work if that's what you want. Okay. Now, for others of you, I feel like you might be considering going back to school. Now, and if you're an older person and you're considering that and thinking, oh, maybe it isn't a good idea. Okay, my guides are saying yes, it'll be harder if you're older, but it's never too late to get a degree. Okay, so take that message for how it resonates. The end of the month, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups. So a lovely way to end your month. Seven says that you're standing your ground, you're defending your position, you're defending your beliefs, and you are protecting your boundaries. And the Queen of Cups says this is very good for you emotionally, okay? And you have a little bit of compassion, I'm feeling, in this week. All right. And a lot of intuitive understanding, which is happening here. And the Nine of Cups is that ultimate card of emotional satisfaction, right? It's a card of gratitude, but it's equally a card of wish fulfillment. Okay. So at the end of the month, you're feeling very emotionally content. I feel you're feeling very validated, you're at peace. And I kind of feel you move like you're moving in this month. So like your first week is like financial stress. Your second week is like this emotional release. Okay. Your third week is this clarity, this mental clarity, and then you get that emotional fulfillment. All right. So very interesting month for you, Libra, that's here. I'm going to get for you now messages from your future higher self. Let's see what your future higher self wants you to know. Messages for Libra for May. Okay, your 3 messages are out pretty quickly. Okay, so the first message you have, it says, travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. Your second message says, challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. And your third card says, believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dream. Yeah, I do feel that is Three beautiful messages for you, Libra, and a great way to end the reading. I hope something resonates. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I truly appreciate your support and it helps the channel. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I'll see you again. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.